Welcome here to this video. My name is Lukas, Mankow, and today we are here in Biarritz in France for the surf trip. I already talked about it in the video before where I got my surfboard, I think. And yeah, it's a really small city, really interesting, pretty touristic, but you have two cool beaches. You have the Grande de Plage and the Côte de Basque, or yeah, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it in French because yeah, my French is pretty bad. But okay, let's go and start with the video. Today we are talking about my morning routine, and before we start, comment down below with your morning routine. If you have a morning routine, yeah, it would be really interesting. Maybe we can share some things and integrate some new things, test something, and yeah, it's always good to improve and try new things. That's exactly what I did with my own routine. So let's start. So first of all, I wake up normally around 7 or 8, so I always try to sleep for 8 hours. I tried before and tested some different sleep times in general, how long I sleep, and I found out that 8 hours are perfect for me. So there's a really kind of misunderstanding when it comes to sleep, because I think, of course, we can only sleep 6 or 7 hours, but then in the day I personally get kind of tired and my concentration isn't on that high level as compared to the point where I sleep my 8 hours. So I try really to sleep a bit longer, 8 hours or 7 hours and 30 minutes normally to 8 hours, and then I'm fit. I'm 100% concentrated for the whole day. So that's really important for me, first of all. Then the first thing I do directly when I wake up, I do my bed. The reason why I do my bed, it's easy, because it only takes 2 minutes or 1 minute and I already accomplished something. I already completed a task, and that's super important for our inner system, that we already did something directly after we woke up. So first thing, then I normally drink a coffee and read for 20-30 minutes on my Kindle, my ebooks. Yeah, it's something because I want to wake up in the morning. I try to meditate directly after I wake up, but normally I'm a bit too tired and I first want to be a bit more awake before I meditate and before I get into my zone. So I read for 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes longer when the book is really good and I'm in my zone. So that's yeah, the first thing. Normally I also read for 30 minutes in the evening. So it's something what is a bit repetitive around the day. After reading, I write my morning journal. It's my 5-minute journal. There are two different forms of writing a journal, and I tried both, and I found out that the 5-minute journal is best for me at the moment because it's short, it's easy. The reason why I do it is to reflect my days and what I do from a day-to-day basis, because you only can improve things that you measure. And when you just wake up in the morning, you live your life and you never reflect on what you did and what you did the day before, on what you improve and so on, you can't improve. So I always write my 5-minute journals. It's really easy. You write down things you are grateful for. You write down some affirmation, what you want to accomplish today, why are you excited for what you are excited today. So it's easy. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. I think I will do a separate video about it where I will share some notes of my 5-minute journal with you, how I do it from day to day. So yeah, after my 5-minute journal, I normally meditate for 10 to 20 minutes. I first started with the app Headspace. It's a guided meditation. It's really easy. So you just press the play button and you hear a voice that is pretty good. I like the voice. It's calm, and you don't get distracted from the voice so much. And yeah, for 10 minutes, I always did it for 10 minutes. You try and you do some different things. You focus on your breath, you scan down your body and all these things, and it's good. I did it for 60 days, so for 2 months straight, and it's super important that you dedicate yourself for your morning, for not just for your morning routine, but also for meditating. And then I tried something else. It's called transcendental meditation. And transcendental meditation is really interesting. I learned about it from Tim Ferriss, and you meditate for around 20 minutes. So it's longer. And first of all, I thought, okay, 20 minutes is so long. That's too long. I don't have so much time, and I think I get bored. But it was different. So the thing is, what you do with transcendental meditation, it's really easy. You just repeat one word in your head. that doesn't make sense. So I will come up with a word. It need to have two Silben. I don't know the English word, but a word like mehr or mira, yeah, M-E-R-E. So this is a word which doesn't exist in German or in English or in any other language I know. So I repeat this word back and forth in my head the whole time. And what I try to do with this is to get my brain tired of thinking. And after 5 to 10 minutes, you start saying mira, mira, and it gets slower and slower. And at the end, after maybe 6 minutes, 7 minutes, it's only me. And then from one second to the other, you're just in the zone and you don't say anything anymore. And you're really, it's a weird feeling because you're really in a completely focused mode and 100% relaxed and concentrated. And it's definitely the best form of meditation or the best experience I ever had when I meditated for the first couple of times, and so forth. So you should definitely try out some different things, because meditating is one thing, but there are so many different kinds of meditating and meditations in general that you should try a lot and try to find out what fits you the best. So for me, it's definitely transcendental meditation. I like it more than headspace or something like guided meditation. And yeah, I do this for 10 to 20 minutes in the morning, and also when I can for 10 to 20 minutes in the evening. So that's my routine. And after meditating, I take a cold shower. And then after my cold shower, I'm ready and I start into the day. And now you can say, okay, when you do all of this, you invest an hour, maybe an hour and 30 minutes into your morning routine. And that is true. But these are 5 things. And I don't do 5 things every day because, you not have 1.5 hours every day. So I'm happy when I do 2 to 3 things every day on a regular basis. So sometimes I maybe only have 30 minutes, so I don't read in the morning directly. Maybe I only meditate, drink my coffee after meditating and take a cold shower. And that is completely normal. And at the beginning I said, oh, today I missed out on 2 of my 5 things and I got stressed out, and at the end you stop doing it. But for me, it's a good day when I do when I finish one thing of my morning routine. Then the day is already good. And there's a nice quote from Tim Ferriss. He always says, win the morning, win the day. And I think that's so true. And it helped me a lot to get started and to get more focused. 2 more things about meditating, one about meditating. The reason why I meditate is because when you meditate, you focus on one thing. You will realize that focusing on this one thing, you get distracted, and sometimes you think about, oh, what I need to do in an hour, or my meeting in the evening, or tomorrow I need to do this and that. And that's right, that's good, because the goal when you meditate is to learn how to come back from thinking on weird and things that are around your head and come again back and focus. And later in the day, you start using this concept on your work, because when you work, you get distracted, and through meditating, you learned how to come back easier and focus again better. So that's like my main thing about meditating, and I realized that I can focus better when I work when I meditated before. So that's why it's so important for me. And when you meditate, you need to think about that you sit down next to a street, and on the street there are cars driving by in every direction. And these cars are your problems, the things that you need to do, your feelings, things that you are stressed about. And you just sit in the middle and you chill, you calm down. And that's how you need to think about meditating. Just let all your thoughts go, relax, and only focus on one thing. And that's really important. And one more thing about my morning routine in general. The reason why I think a morning routine is crucial and important for everyone is because we need to have systems in our life. And when you have a system, you are much more productive and accomplish more in your day, because it's like this. We as humans, we only have a limited amount of decision power. So we only can make a specific amount of good decisions in the day. So when we wake up in the morning and we need to And in the first 2 hours, we already need to decide about 10, 20 things, what I need to eat, what I need to do, what I need to read, should I read or shouldn't I, all these kind of things. You lose your decision power for the more important decisions later in the day when you work, when you do other things. So I try to automate my morning so that I have all my decision power when I start working. So that's why I have my morning routine in general, and why I like to have a system. Not just in the morning, but in general, I try to systemize as many things as possible. Yeah, and that's, I think, a huge benefit for everyone. Yeah, decision power is the most important thing, especially when you want to build a company or when you want to accomplish something in the world, because making decisions is, my day. I do 90% of my tasks are making decisions. So that's my most important things. And that's my morning routine. I think, that's it. Pretty easy. And again, it's not important that you hit 5 things and all your things every day, but it's important that you have a routine and that you try to stick to the routine as good as possible. And at the moment, I'm pretty good at my morning routine. I normally accomplish around 4 things every day. So maybe sometimes I miss out on the cold shower, or I only read for 10 minutes, I only meditate for 10 minutes. So of course, you don't need to stick 100% to all the times and so on, but you should stick as good as possible. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video, and we see us again in the next one. Ciao, ciao.